So, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, and usually today I would be doing like a teaching tips Thursday. And so, because it is a massive storm out, we had a lot of ice fall yesterday. I am not at home. I am going to do a quick video that's going to get uploaded today, and I'm going to just talk a little bit about how to handle change, because I think that is something that in a neurodivergent family happens, and we need to learn how to deal with it. And so my first tip for you guys, while I'm like picking up the house and stuff from my kids last night, my first tip for you guys is to just really make sure that you have a plan. And have a plan that includes, like, have a plan that covers everything. Because if you have a plan that covers everything, then you can tweak it as needed for whatever you need to tweak it for. But trying to find some good lighting in here. Here we go. You can tweak it for whatever you need to tweak it for, but you have the basics down. You have a basic plan, you know basically what you need to do. So, tip number one, have a plan, have a basic plan. Go over that plan. This is tip two. Go over that plan with your family. Like, know it backwards, forwards, sideways. This is what happens if, this happens. And sometimes you might need to make several, like, different small plans. Like, this is how we handle, for those of you who homeschool, this is how we handle homeschooling if we're not going to be home. This is how we handle an emergency if we have to leave the house. This is how we handle an emergency if we have to stay in the house. Have different little plans put into order, and they can all be the same thing, but just basically go over, like, okay, this is what happens if we, like, leave the house. This is what happens if we stay at the house. And that kind of stuff. And then my third tip for you is just to roll with it. I think a lot of times we put way too much pressure on ourselves. So just rolling with the punches, going, okay, like, this is not the ideal, but this is where we're at, and this is what we have, and we need to work with what we have. And I think when we can learn to work with what we have and deal with things and kind of take some deep breaths and go, like, we're going to be all right, we're going to make this work. We're going to be way better for ourselves and for our kids and everybody. And I just think that, like, I'm going to be doing a few more little pieces to our day in the life that's going to go up on Saturday about our little fiasco. I did some at the beginning getting ready, and then things kind of fell apart, and that we didn't know what was going to happen. So I think in that realm, like, having that idea of, like, okay, this is how we're going to handle this situation if it goes this way. This is how we're going to handle if it goes this way. Because in all actuality, like, a lot of times in an emergency situation, plans change, things just go sideways, backwards, forwards, whatever. And knowing how you're going to handle that situation is going to help you feel more confident going forward, versus kind of being out there like, okay, I have no idea how I'm going to do this, and hopefully, nothing goes bad. And, when we have some kind of an idea and we're a little bit more confident about things, we can give ourselves grace. We can calm down. We don't have to be very on it, and, like, we don't have to be as stressed out. So this is my, like, teaching tips Thursday little intro. This was not what was supposed to happen today. And I'm okay with that, because I feel like the idea is not to always have things go according to plan. The idea is to have a plan, to work the plan, and when the plan needs to bend and change and move, you bend and change and move with the plan. So I am Kimberly Cox from Magical Mommy Spot. I am super excited. I know I didn't do the intros and everything because, like I said, I'm not in my normal place, and I wasn't thinking of it. But I'm so excited to have you here. If you're new, welcome. I'm a single mom to 2 little girls, and we are a super neurodivergent household. And if you are returning, welcome back. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new, please subscribe if this is the kind of content that you enjoy. We'll be doing lots of tips and tricks. I'll be taking you guys at least one day a week on a day in the life. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope that if you are new here, you subscribe. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I will talk to y'all later.